Okay, so it's 6:40 in the morning and getting ready to go on a bike ride. This is one of those mornings where I don't have a lot of time. I'm studying for my MBA, trying to wrap that up. I got a couple more classes to take. So I study in the morning, was up about 4:30 a.m. Then I've got a dentist appointment, then go to work, etc. You guys know the drill, so there's always stuff going on. So it's easy to make an excuse not to go out and take a ride. So what I've been doing lately is whenever I feel that, I have this sort of default ride that is only 5.5 miles long, takes about 20 minutes, but it gets me on the bike, it gets me rolling, and I always feel better after. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. So I'm hitting my 5.5 mile, and I'm going to try this GoPro that we just got on my chest, and going to kind of see how that works out. So here we go. All right, so getting ready to hit the road. Looked like it rained a little bit. It's like about a 30% chance of rain here, but I think we're going to be all right. So no traffic. So we're going to go out here. It's a little bit dark, but not too bad. Here on this road, Spring Valley, it's a little bit busy sometimes, but early in the morning here, it's not too bad. So what I normally do is get in this middle lane. Got lights on my bike so they can see where I am, and I pray for the best. So let's get into this. Stoplights. Now I have to wait. Beautiful sunrise. Cloudy, but really interesting. I don't know if the camera can show the cloud coverage, but it's beautiful. Beautiful morning. Thankful to be able to do this. 51 years old. And my body is still allowing me to pedal this bike. So I'm grateful to the Lord for that. And I want to make the best of it. Beautiful morning. I had a pretty good ride on Sunday. Kind of hit some milestones. Improved my VO2 max. Went up a point. It's not a high VO2 max, but it's good for me. So seeing that kind of gain is encouraging. Hit a new FTP, which means the average power that I can hold throughout a ride for an hour has increased. So that means that my work is not in vain. Yesterday I took a 1.5 mile run, which used to be nothing for me, but now it's more than a little something. So it's a little bit difficult, but had to get out there and get used to it again. So today is an easy ride. Just rolling out the legs. They're a little bit tender from the hard rides this weekend, and I'm just kind of enjoying this. Not pushing too hard. Maybe a rate of perceived exertion around 4, and you know, just loving it. Here's a shot of my bike computer. Kind of shows you I'm not really pushing it too much. Heart rate's only around 110, so kind of taking it easy. For any of you that might be watching this that are thinking about maybe getting some sort of video camera for yourself to help document your efforts and maybe keep you motivated, accountable, those kinds of things. One thing that's neat about this GoPro 10, Hero 10, is that, I hope you can see it, but there's like an app on my phone, so I can punch in and out whenever I want to, you know, hit the camera. So if I got a thought or something cool happens, I can hit the camera and record it and then shut it off. It's pretty neat. So when I'm just trying to relax a little bit, have kind of a low stress ride, I like to stay off the roads, at least the main roads when I can. I've had a couple close calls. One time I kind of was riding too close to the curb. My wheel went down at a lip and caused me to wipe out, and my pedals, that is my shoes, are clipped in to my pedals. They're called clipless pedals, but that's another story. They're clipped into my pedal, and it was quite a mess. Another time, well, I'll say that. So this is where it gets really real. So the shoulder disappears, and now there is no shoulder. And also, the middle lane disappears, all at the same place. So this is where it can get kind of harrowing. And now I got a little bit of shoulder. So that's good. But as my brother-in-law Chris told me when I first started riding a few years ago, people on bicycles have as much right to be on the road as cars do. So keep that in mind if you're new to cycling. It was helpful to me. I hope it's helpful to you. As long as we're following the rules, keep ourselves visible with lights, and, you know, we just stay focused and respectful of what's going on around us. Drivers need to be aware and make adjustments, so it's important. But here I'm back on some quiet roads. But yeah, that second incident, I was driving down a country road, kind of the same width as this one, but speed limit was 55, and car didn't pay attention to me on the road. Another car was coming from the other direction, and the car behind me decided to go around me rather than just slowing down until that other car coming this way passed. And he ended up skidding his brakes right next to me, and I thought that was the end for old Darren. But thank the Lord, I made it through that one, and nobody wrecked, nobody got hurt, but it's careless driving or reckless driving on the part of that person. So, moral of that story is you can't control what other people are doing, so when they're in their cars. So we have to always be mindful of what's going on around us and stay alert, be ready to respond or react in those situations. So, but yeah, this is beautiful here. I love this. Beautiful day to walk your dog. Good morning. I measure power output by a sensor in my pedals, they're Garmin pedals, and my bike computer is alerting me that power sensor is low. Good morning. So I need to change that. I kind of got addicted to measuring power output. It's one of the things that kind of keeps me motivated as a game changer for my inspiration, my performance. Good condition. It's good to know. Anyway, power meters were a big change for me, big upgrade. What I've been doing lately is using my cadence here to kind of dictate when I change gears. So if I get to around 80 RPMs, I'll switch to a lower gear so that it's a little harder to pedal, slows my cadence down, and kind of helps me stay regulated, so that I can get more used to what certain RPMs and certain power outputs feel like as sort of a ratio. But today I'm just kind of going by feel. I'm not really looking at my bike computer too much, just enjoying the ride. All right, so pretty cool. Last 7 days training load is looking good. Got some aerobics in. Wants me to wait for 24 hours before I ride again. We'll see. 5.5 miles, 21 minutes. Average 15.65. So what's cool about that is just a few months ago, that would have been me just grinding. Had a rate of perceived exertion around 8, just keeping that in order to hit that speed on average. And now, as I mentioned before, it's becoming sort of common. Just in the last week or so, I've made gains really since I started mountain biking, in addition to road biking. So my average power is 152 watts. Again, that would have been just me going all out just a few months ago. So, you know, the key, or the takeaway is be encouraged. Just get the miles in and let your body do what it does. Average RPM was a little slower than normal. I like to keep it above 70, but that was expected because I wasn't really trying too hard. Lower heart rate. All these stats sort of tell the story. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this ride with me. I hope maybe it encourages somebody. Little encouragement goes a long way. I know that in my life. So stay with it. Be encouraged. Don't let perfect get in the way of good. So just go out there and get it done. As Nike says, just do it. All right, see you next time.